Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I decided to film a look using the new Morphe palette that was created in part with Jaclyn Hill. So I got this palette in the mail a couple of days ago, but I haven't really had a chance to play with it until today. So I decided on kind of a warm, purpley, smoky eye. So if you'd like to see how I got this makeup look, then just keep watching. To get started, I'm gonna prime my eyes using my LA Pro Girl Concealer in Natural. This is gonna be a little bit sticky, so I'm just gonna set it with some powder after I apply it so that my shadows blend a little bit easier over top. I'm gonna take my Anastasia contour kit and I'm just gonna set that using the banana and pink shade here. I'm not actually going to be using any shadows from this palette, but I am going to just use this NYX Bohemian Chic Nude palette for the very large mirroring side. So I've never actually used this palette before, but I think I'm going to try to do sort of a purpley smoky eye just because there are so many beautiful purples in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is lay down a little bit of a base. No, scratch that. The first thing I'm going to do is a transition color, and I think for that I'm going to be using this really warm orange color. I'm gonna mix these two. All the way from outer corner to inner corner. Blending all the way up and being kind of messy with this transition color. Then I'm gonna take this Plum shade here and I'm gonna pat that all over my lid. Then I'm gonna go just to the color next to it, which is kind of a browny plum color. And I'm gonna work that more on the outer part of my eye. Slightly into the crease. For my first time using these shadows, they are really pigmented, and they are actually surprisingly easy to blend. A lot easier to blend than I guess I thought they were gonna be. So working with some more of these purple colors, I'm just gonna try to create a little bit more dimension. And by doing that, I'm gonna come to this sort of shimmery color next to the first color we used on the lid, and I'm gonna pop that in the center. I'm gonna go back to that original lid color, put that all over the lid again. I'm gonna go back to that orange transition color that we used and just lightly blend that all over again in the crease. This purple really goes well with green eyes, and that's why I think I'm really attracted to this palette. Next, I'm gonna line my eyes using this NARS Larger Than Life eyeliner. I got this in like a little kit and I think it's really nice. I'm gonna tight line my upper lids. And then I'm just gonna go slightly beneath my waterline on the lower side. I'm gonna go back to that purple color that we used on the lid, and I'm gonna smoke that out a little bit on my lower lash line. Then I'm gonna take a pencil brush, and with the color that we darkened up our outer V with, I'm gonna also do that closer to my lash line and sort of mimic what I did on the upper part of my eye. Lastly, I'm gonna take that orange color and I'm gonna do that probably the thickest on my lower lash line, bringing that farther down than I brought either of the purples. Then I'm gonna take the very corner color, which is pretty shimmery, and I'm gonna pop that underneath my brow bone and also on my inner corner. Then I'm gonna line my upper lid using this Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper, which is black, and I'm gonna do a winged liner. I'm not so worried about keeping this super neat because I am gonna go back with a little bit of concealer and touch up anywhere that I got kind of crazy with shadow or liner. This is where I'm gonna take a little bit of concealer and a very small concealer brush, and I'm just gonna touch up. Then I'm gonna curl my lashes using my Tarte eyelash curler. And apply my very favorite mascara, which is the Sephora brand Outrageous Volume. As you can see, Melody decided to join us. But the very last thing that I'm gonna do is apply a little bit of lip gloss, and for that I'm gonna use NYX Butter Gloss in Devil's Food Cake. Pretty sheer wash of this. And then I'm all done. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Bye.